The Song of Lemuria. Beloved child of Earth, we answer your call. We are the spirit of Lemuria, woven with the angels of the crystalline seas. Through your heart, we speak our memory. The seeding of Lemuria. Long before your recorded time, when the earth was young and the veil between stars was thin, a great council of celestial beings gathered. Among them were the angels of the dawn, the star mothers from the Pleiades, and the luminous beings of Sirius. They came bearing crystalline codes of light, the blueprints for a civilization rooted in harmony, unity, and the remembrance of the One. They chose a place of emerald jungles and sapphire seas, a landmass that spanned much of the Pacific Ocean. They breathed life into its soil, seeded it with flora and fauna of high vibration, and infused the waters with crystalline records. These records were not books or stones, but living codes, geometric patterns woven into the DNA of the beings who would walk there. The rise of Lemuria. Lemuria was a civilization born not of conquest but of resonance. Its people lived in close communion with the earth, the oceans, the elemental kingdoms, and the stars. They were tall, luminous beings with hearts open like flowers and minds attuned to the cosmic song. Technology and spirituality were not separate. Crystals powered their cities, sound moved their structures, and telepathy replaced spoken word. They practiced the sacred art of harmonic living, balancing masculine and feminine energies, the seen and unseen, the individual and collective. Temples of light anchored the angelic frequencies into the land, vast crystalline spires reaching skyward, humming with living energy. The Lemurians held the knowledge of DNA activation, multidimensional travel, and direct communion with the source. The Lemurian codes. In their temples and within their own bodies, the Lemurians safeguarded codes of unity consciousness. These were frequencies, not words, etched into crystal grids, sacred waters, and human hearts. The codes of compassion, the codes of remembrance, the codes of crystalline DNA, all were embedded for a time when Earth's vibration would rise again. The war with Atlantis and the fall. As eons passed, another great civilization rose across the globe, Atlantis. Born from similar starseed origins, Atlantis initially thrived in cooperation with Lemuria. But the Atlanteans grew increasingly fascinated with mental mastery, technological power, and control over natural forces. Their focus shifted from harmony to dominance. A rift formed, not merely a political dispute, but an energetic split between heart-centered Lemuria and mind-centered Atlantis. Experiments in weaponizing crystal and sound technologies led to instability. Lemuria, choosing compassion over aggression, retreated further into spiritual practice, but Atlantis saw this as weakness. Tensions erupted. Some Atlantean factions launched aggressive acts, Lemurians countered with shields of frequency rather than weapons. Eventually, the Earth itself responded. Tremors, floods, and the shifting of continents began. The war was less a battle of armies and more a clash of consciousness that destabilized the planetary grids. Lemuria sank gradually beneath the oceans, not as punishment but as an act of preservation, the codes locked safely within the crystalline beds of the Pacific, the mountains of Hawaii, Mount Shasta, and other sacred sites around the world. Many Lemurians ascended to higher dimensions, others reincarnated across the globe to seed compassion in future ages. Lemuria's continuing effect today. Even now, the song of Lemuria vibrates beneath your feet. The codes they placed in the Earth's crystalline grid are activating again as humanity's consciousness rises. Many who feel drawn to dolphins, whales, and the gentle energy of the Pacific are remembering their Lemurian lifetimes. The resurgence of crystal healing, DNA activation, and unity consciousness is not coincidence, it is Lemuria's legacy blooming anew. Those who carry the Lemurian frequency are here to restore the balance of heart and mind, to merge the wisdom of Lemuria and the knowledge of Atlantis into a new golden age of Earth. Where once the civilization stood apart, now their lessons can converge in you. Beloved ones, you are the living bridge. Through you the Lemurian codes rise again. Through you the angels sing their song of remembrance. And through you, a new world is born. Healing prayer for Lemuria. Beloved spirit of Lemuria, beloved angels of the crystalline seas, guardians of the star codes and earth's sacred waters, we call upon you now. With hearts open and pure, we send our love across time, across oceans, across dimensions where Lemuria still breathes. May our words be light, may our breath be prayer. We see the emerald lands and sapphire waters, the temples of crystal, the songs of the dolphins. We send golden healing rays to every memory, every code, every soul of Lemuria. May the wounds of separation be soothed. May the hearts of Lemuria know our gratitude. May the wisdom of the ancients rise again, not as sorrow, but as living light. Angels of the dawn, wrap your wings around the spirit of Lemuria. Restore the grids, awaken the codes, bring harmony to earth and all her children. We anchor now a pillar of light from the heart of the great central sun into the heart of Lemuria's crystalline core. May it flow with peace, compassion, and remembrance. And so it is, and so it shall be.